everyone, it's Jackie, and I'm here with the latest flip through of my journal. I kind of foolishly marked it as June, but here we are in August and I'm still using the same book. So to anyone that's new to my channel, the book I am using is an Above Ground Art Supplies branded sketchbook, and it's, there's the label if you want to see it, and it's just one that I purchased at an art store here in Toronto. And so I started with June. You guys have seen June already. And then at some point I got through to July, and I can't remember if I showed you my July divider or not, but basically since it's in the same book, I thought I'd use the same style. I punched these letters out using my We Are Memory Keepers mini alphabet punch board. I love this little thing, and then I put like a little vellum bird on there, and then we get into July. So if you watch my channel, you've seen these pages before. These are my Canada's 150th birthday pages, and I did a process video for these pages on my channel, but it's basically black paint, acrylic paint, red glitter everywhere. And I also did a process video for these pages, which is on my channel, and this is for my sister's first time running 5 kilometers for the Canada Day 5K that we did together. I hand drew a map, I put all kinds of pictures, I did some watercoloring and some lettering, and you can see all that on my channel. So then we get into some new pages you haven't seen already. I did the Pursuit obstacle course. If you watch my fitness planner videos, you know I've been on a journey to get in better shape since November, and now I'm at a point where I feel a lot stronger, and I've been kind of testing it out. And so my husband thought it would be good to take me to the obstacle course, and so I had an opportunity to, you know, climb some walls and swing from some ropes and, you know, do all these kind of things. So it was a really good experience for me. I kind of went a little nutso on the pages. I started by doing acrylic paint in purples and pinks and blues on the outside because the lighting in this photo kind of brought those colors to mind. It's just a picture of the course itself. And then I did my journaling on 2 journaling cards. These are some old We Are Memory Keepers ones that have been in my stash, and so I just did some thoughts and feels on that and who went, and then I made a list of the things that I did in the obstacle course. I put some alphas down for my title. I got these at the dollar store, and a bunch of Chamel Little by Little embellishments. I thought the bear was good because I felt the strongest bear. Yeah, so those pages, I think they turned out a little crazy, but I really like them. Then we did a puzzle challenge. This was put on by the company that I do a lot of escape rooms with. It was called Where Dark Things Dwell, and it was basically like a village of all these little pioneer houses, and it was a nighttime event where you're I don't even know how to describe it. It was basically that we were trying to stop an evil cult by running to these houses and breaking curses and solving puzzles, and it was just a really fun little event that we did. So I put the flyer for the event here, and I took a picture of us all in the dark, and I thought it turned out pretty funny. This was our team, and then I think this might be some of the best lettering I ever did. I used, I don't even know what kind of brush marker it was. I think it was a Winsor Newton watercolor marker that I used, and then I just did black outlining on the right-hand side of each stroke, and then I just did like some stippling with a black pen, and I just think that turned out really cool. So, and then I used just some watercolor paint to paint around my blocks, my journaling blocks and my title blocks, and I think those pages turned out great. I went to the Maritimes for 2 weeks. So during those 2 weeks, I did not keep this journal. There's another video on my channel if you'd like to see the journal that I did keep. I filled a whole smash book in that time period. So I just like to put a marker in my regular journals to show why there's a gap in it, so that if somebody's ever reading this, they can just see, okay, there's another book, I need to go find it. So for this page, all I did was just use some stamps, and I always stamp right to left. And as you can see, as I got to the end of Maritime, I ran out of space, so I jumbled the last 2 letters. And then I came down to the next lines, and I just jumbled letters here and there to make it look consistent the whole way down, so it doesn't look so much like I messed up. And then I just used some watercolor to paint the blue and the yellow here and the red in the letters. I put down some anchor washi tape, and I just did a little texture stamping on it and to give it a little bit of a mixed media feel. So that's my little page marker. The next page is just about a couple of little things that changed in my life. Like we got an Instant Pot, we joined Amazon Prime, that kind of stuff. And I just kept it simple. I did some distress ink stenciling, And after I did the stenciling, then I went over it again with a watercolor brush, and that kind of smudged out the purple a little bit. And just some washi tape. I just doodled the border and did some writing. So it's a really simple page. My husband and I celebrated our 6th wedding anniversary. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that we do these epic meals on our anniversary every year. And so this year was no different. We did an 8-course meal at a restaurant called Canis in Toronto. And so I put pictures of all the courses that we did, and a picture of us standing outside the restaurant with a couple little embellishments. I used an Ecoline brush marker to get this gorgeous shade of green, and a couple little Mambi heart stickers. I just did my writing, a little bit of stamping here. But I thought you might be interested to see, I actually record all of our dinners separately in this little book. I set it up last year. It's a little Studio G notebook from Michaels, and it's got this giant paper clip on it. It's got some basic gray letters that say our anniversary dinners. And what I did to prep it is I just washi taped all of the edges of the pages in jewel tones. I just did a little intro page. And why don't I show you some of the other pages. So it goes up to 30 years I can use this book for. And all I did was put the year is when we were married. I just stamped out the word courses because I didn't want to have to do that every year. It took a long time to do every page in the book, but I only had to do it once. And then when it comes to our anniversary, I write in the number, how many courses we did at dinner, and I write in where we went and what was the name of the restaurant, where was it. If there's room, I'll do some stamping or a photo. So I went back and retroactively did these ones. I did our 3rd anniversary, our 4th anniversary, and it's just the menus of the things we eat. So, and then I put the same picture in here because I think it's just a separate book. I don't think these two will, I don't know, one spans 30 years and one spans 3 months, so I don't think people will read them at the same time. And I just use Mambi stickers as bullet points as I list out all the food. And that's it. It's just a silly little book I keep. I update it once a year, and it's my most long-term journal that I have. Thought you might want to see it. So yeah, that was our 6th anniversary. And then that's it for July. So not much journaling at all because we spent half of the month out of town. So then we get into August, and I just decided to do this in the same way that I did the other 2 title pages. And I think there's actually enough pages here for me to record a whole month. So what started off as my June book is actually going to be my all summer book. And to do this little butterfly and cactus, because there's not enough, 4 letters across was the whole width of the page. So with a long name like August, I had no choice but to put it diagonal. And then for these pictures, I actually pull these out of Dover vellum coloring books. I get these at Desserts, and I love them. They have these vellum pages in it. I'll just hold it like that so you can see. And this particular book has all butterflies with flowers. And I just picked one out that fit on the page, and I cut it. I color them with watercolor markers, and fussy cut them out, and I just separated the bird from the flower. In this case, it was a cactus. And that's how I do these pages. So they're really easy. I just paint the page black, paint it blue on top of that. Mini alphabet punch board, vellum coloring pages. This page took me like 20 minutes. It's no problem at all. And yeah, so that's all my journaling for July, and then I'll be back in a month with another update. Hopefully I'll get some more process videos out to you guys this month. We'll see how it goes. Thanks so much for watching.